Well, hello everybody. Welcome one more time. Happy Friday, and coming to you from Pelican headquarters here in Flagami, Florida, which nobody knows where it is. North of Coral Gables, south of the airport, west of the Little Havana. Welcome everybody. Let me open up my monitoring thingy here, which is highly technical term here. Welcome the 130. Well, it was 135. Four of you decided to leave, but 131 now 82. What's going on? Can you guys see me? Why do I have less viewers now than before? This is no good. 26 likes. 26 likes. Thank you very much for liking and what's going on here. Well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. We're back to 137. We have CLT in the house. We have This Traveler. We have Lucky Dog Productions, Bob and Sue from, would that be Ormond Beach, Florida? We have Papa Drew RV. Hello, Papa Drew. We have, who else is here? Nayam Pony. Barb F. Hi, Robert from the forest. I just got your text message. I just didn't get a chance to answer you guys. So if it's not this weekend that I'm going to go down there, it might be next weekend. We'll see Mark Drennan. Hello there. And Alex Timberlin. Evening, Robert. Well, if you're calling from Australia or New Zealand or somewhere, one of these days I'm gonna go to Asia. That will be morning to you. Let me lower the camera here a little bit. One of these days I'm gonna replace that ceiling fan with a regular light. By the way, the Blue Rangers are in the house, so trolls be warned. Yep, all the Blue Rangers are here. We only missing a Red Jaguar, which any minute now. Traveling down the banisters. Hello at Lucky Dog Productions. All right, and Dylan Reynolds is here. Hello there. And just got my CDs and sticker. Thanks, John P. Thank you for getting the CDs and stickers on. And Gemini Adventures, the first super chat of the night. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hello from Riverview, Florida. And I should mention, I got a couple of like old school super chats. Where's the... Well, I got one from Joe from Northern Alabama, and she sent me a gift card, and well, it's back here. I got a letter from Richard from Los Osos, California, and he sent me like a $50 bill. So that's like an old school super chat, and I gotta say, I'm gonna send your CD and sticker probably Monday. I was gonna send them today, but it's been one of those days. Well, the day just flew by. Trond Kiansmo. Thank you so much for that super sticker. And that will be 100 Norwegian kroners. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like that it goes like that. Yes. That's super cool. William Irizarry, hello there. And Michelle K203 and Josh Ash K. Robert, come to Longview, Washington, and hi. I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Washington, to be honest about it. But I will go. Christopher Olson, hello there. And Christopher, different spelling. Teichman, happy weekend from Kansas City, Kansas. By the way, I have to get in touch with the folks who are organizing these meetups in Kansas City and Des Moines, Iowa. But I was thinking, let me know if this is a bad idea. I got this brilliant idea because I've been, in Google Calendars, I've been kind of, organizing my trip. And I was thinking of doing the Kansas City meetup back to back with the Des Moines, Iowa meetup. So that will be like Kansas City the Wednesday the 13th of May, and then Des Moines the Thursday the 14th. I don't know if that's a good idea to do them back to back. I mean, from Kansas City to Des Moines is like 3 hours. Don Trump, thank you so much for that super chat. I didn't know the president was gonna give me a super chat, so thank you. Big fan, sir. Much respect. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Don Trump. And Paulo Hanauer, thank you so much for that. Oh, the super chat from Brazil. Obrigado, muito obrigado. And one of these days, man. I know Brazil has a little bit of a, actually not a little bit, has a pretty big RV culture, like travel trailer culture. I know it's like the one country that Winnebago Towables ships trailers to. No, this was not a good idea. Let me put it back. Oh, one of these days, I got this cheap microphone stand. Maybe I'll get a better one eventually. That's it, because I want you guys to see the free in my RV. Actually, let's do something real quick. Boom, so you can see the whole free in my RV sign back there. Should I copyright that? In any case, I haven't opened my beer today. I'm drinking. I just went to Publix today. You know, usually Thursday or Friday is my Publix day. And if I'm traveling, it's my Safeway day or my Kroger day. If I'm in California, it's my Vons day. Or usually around the country, it's my Walmart day. But today was Publix since I'm here home. And I got some Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. But then again, I'm wearing a cover crop beer. If I ever get a real beer sponsor, you know, I'm gonna have to watch that. I said this is from Ohio, from Columbus, Ohio. This is a North High Brewing Company cover crop, but I'm drinking something else because Jim and Barb Forey, I'm fresh out of North High beer. So this is a Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA, and this was actually one of my first IPAs, one of the gateway drugs that got me into it. This traveler, when is Central Florida meetup, Traveling Rubber, so we can get the ball rolling. Oh man, Central Florida, I haven't written it down here, but it would be sometime, can we do it May Day, like May 1st? I have to get back to you on that one. Because I have to figure something out. We may do it Thursday. Listen to it. Thursday, April 30th. Write that down in pencil. But Thursday, April 30th might be the Central Florida meetup, after all. Because May 1st is a Friday, and that's the day I'm departing. And but Fridays, you know, breweries, if we're going to do it at a brewery, one of these public places, Fridays, these places are usually busy. And something tells me the chat is not refreshing. No, it was not. Okay, Mark Drennan. All chatters, please be respectful of Robert and other chatters. No lewd comments. Well, people are usually respectful here. We usually sometimes. Well, but anyways, in any case, cheers, everybody. Katie's bottled water is best when boondocking, or use a bucket in the shower when you first turn it to fill it up in the bucket until it gets hot. You can use that to wash the dishes when boondocking. Yeah, you know, boondocking, you always have to kind of save water, and that's why I like to have like large holding tanks and all that, because it does help. From Howard Applebaum. Hi Robert, I love all your videos. Have you heard of being to Elora Gorge, Ontario? No, not yet. Is that Ontario, Canada? It will be, right. Well, I might be in Ontario early fall, as I return from Alaska. I haven't really. I wish I could show you my calendar here. I don't know if I have any confidential information here. And I'm not gonna show it to you, but I have my calendar kind of set all the way till like mid-July, which is gonna be probably Valdez, Alaska, Valdez, Alaska. But yeah, that's it. And hopefully by then coronavirus will be like history, right? Laura Lee, thank you so much for that super chat. Greetings from Pasquini family from Northeast Pennsylvania. And thank you so much for that. Of course, this year I'm also planning on going to the Hershey, Pennsylvania RV show. So that's gonna be that's why I have to plan this really well, because that Hershey, Pennsylvania RV show is going to be this from the 16th to the 20th of September. And before then, I would like to visit upstate New York and the Adirondack Mountains, and New Hampshire and Vermont, of course, which is like the two states where I haven't been. By the way, 310 viewers right now. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And I don't ever want to take for granted, the fact that you guys are here every Friday. It's like it's really cool, and I really appreciate it that we can do this. Hanging out, a casual sort of conversation. Let me just, my phone starts beeping sometimes. Oh, we got a new patron, by the way. So thank you, Paula Goshman, for becoming a patron. If you are here in the chat, Bob Leach, who is a patron already, the Lance 2075. Has your name written all over it. No slide. Have you seen it? Lance 2075. Is that little one that I saw that has the two recliners? Whenever you guys tell me about something, I have to Google it, right? And let me show you my Chrome here. And tailgating reimagined. Oh, that is nice. Is this a new model that they have? Because I have not seen this one at all.
Welcome to Lance Campers. My name is Gary Conley, National Sales Manager for Lance Camper Manufacturing. And then you think, well, where do I store those?
Actually, that looks pretty big, actually.
Free awning. That Lance builds.
So it's a 20-footer.
As well as the skylight here. And then we also
have that looks nice, actually.
Which gives you more window as well
as
very
nice.
An opening vent. It's really nice inside of this front bedroom.
I'm gonna leave this tab open because it's kind of long, but then again, if we're gonna be full, is there a picture of I wanna see the floor plan. Here we go. Floor plan. So the floor plan is all right. It has a full-time bed in the front, and the galley, nice bathroom, and then I like it. I like that floor plan. No slides. I'm gonna look into it. Thank you so much for that tip. Is this like a new model? Because I hadn't seen this one before. By the way, we have a super chat. Eric Williams. Did I miss any other super chats? I don't think so. Happy Friday, super chat. Happy Friday from Kathy and Eric in West Virginia, enjoying grandkids and your live stream tonight. Thank you for being here. And special hello from Aspen and Abel Williams. Hello, Aspen and Abel Williams. And thank you guys, Kathy and Eric. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for that super chat. All right, let me go. Oh, Michael Loki. I have trouble pronouncing things sometimes. Hey, Robert. Hi from New Jersey, from northern New Jersey, which one of these days I'm gonna spend more time in the Northeast for sure. Another super chat from Lori Allerman. Thank you so much for that super chat. You inspire us always. Thank you for that. Happy weekend to all. Happy weekend to everybody. It's gonna be very much a working weekend for me. The Victoria video that you guys are gonna watch this Sunday is already finished, but I want to finish Seattle this weekend, so I have an extra video, just in case. Dylan Reynolds. Hi, Robert. Do you think we should meet up with you when you come to Ontario in late August? Absolutely. I'm gonna see if I can do a Toronto meetup. Definitely. Portimo, hello from Norway. And I have so many people from Norway, and as you know, I have a Norwegian flag back there. Because you know, a viewer brought it to me, and he brought me some pate and some Norwegian IPAs, and that was really cool. And hopefully I'll get to meet him again, because I think, in any case, Brian, thank you so much for that super chat. The super chat challenge, helping Robert out with his next voyage across America. Who else wants to help? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I consider myself very lucky to be able to do this, and of course I appreciate all the super. I appreciate each and every one of you that watches the videos. It's for some reason, by the way, everybody started. A lot of people. I don't know how the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm works, but lots of people started watching the Matt Lachey video from like 4 years ago. I don't know why. All of a sudden I got a bunch of comments, and I look at my stats, and you know, it has this graph, right? Which for you guys will be like this, and the graph all of a sudden goes like boom up, 20,000 views in one day. I don't know what's going on. Mary Callan bought the new CD on iTunes today. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Robert Hubbard, thank you so much for that super chat. Enjoy all the videos. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy Victoria. Victoria, of course. The next 3 videos are going to be city travel. Victoria, of course, not even RV travel. I took the ferry, the MV Coho, to Victoria. The following one is going to be Seattle, which I'm working on right now. It's going to be a city video, but it's going to be, as I said at the beginning of the video, we pretty much hit all the touristy things in Seattle. And, of course, we could have used an extra couple of days, but it was good. And the following one is going to be Vancouver. So there you go. Edwin Rivera from Puerto Rico. Hello there. Potato Masher 56. Come visit New Jersey in the summer. Probably in fall, actually. Ron Griffin. Happy Friday, Robert. Have you ever thought about a rear camera on Minitini to help you backing into a site? Yes. And as I've seen the new Minitinis, the new Micro Minis, they come pre-wired. And I haven't found the perfect one yet. So I try to do and the one time I didn't do it, I ran into trouble. But you guys haven't seen that one yet. But I try to practice this. It's called goal, GOAL, like goal, like in soccer. Go out and look. And that's what I do before I back into any site. And I've gotten, not to toot my own horn, but I've gotten pretty good at backing in. But definitely a rear camera would help. And eventually I'll get it. Deplorable Island Girl, as I was saying, I just finished watching your Florida one, Matt Lachey. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. YouTube is all of a sudden showing people the Matt Lachey video. And another one too, which I forget which one is that. And I got a copyright, and I'm not gonna fight it, for the one of the Epcot videos in Orlando. Apparently, I filmed a little piece of the in the Mexican pavilion, and there's a song there, and whatever. So I won't be making any money from that video. Nyan Pony going to start a what? A choya and nopal for you, Robert. So ready when you are next in Arizona. All right. I'm kind of afraid of the choya cacti, by the way. Steve Lusher, what's your video review of your new CD? Very good, I like it. Actually, you probably watched the old CD. I have actually removed that video. I'm gonna make a new video about my new CD, which is this one. Where are you, new CD? Here. And even though I already have 2 new tunes in my head that I'm gonna compose. But guys, I ordered 500 of these, so I gotta sell these first. This is like the ultimate collection. It has pretty much everything I have composed since since 2008, and I divided them into two CDs. Is two CDs, 50 songs in total. This is oldies. I call them oldies, and that's from 2008 to 2014. And then these are the newbies, all the way to like the newest one, which is the California Shuffle that you've seen in some of the latest videos. So let me read a couple of messages here. A deplorable island girl come to Vancouver Island. But does Victoria count? I was in Victoria, and that's the video that you guys are gonna watch this Sunday. Stephen Fisher. Oh man, what happened? Hi, Robert from Colorado Springs. Hello there, Mark Drennan. I posted the Matt Lachey video on my Facebook page, so all my friends viewed it. Oh, maybe you were for some reason, and I wish I could show you I can't here on this screen because I'm streaming right now. But that video just shot like boom up. It's incredible, and I'm getting a lot of comments about it. And that's an old video because that was like 3 years ago, and I realize now that videos have gotten so much better lately. Oh, we have a new patron, by the way, which I think it was a patron before, Radu Stuforak, a new executive producer. I have to redo my my outro. Thank you so much if you are here. Radu Stuforak, I think he's from New Brunswick, if I recall correctly. So thank you. Thank you, TJ Abston and David Wilkins. Hi, Robert. Have you ever considered traveling around the highlands of West Scotland, the North Coast? It's an amazing 560-mile round trip. Regards from Dave and Sam, London. And absolutely, I don't know if it's going to happen in 2021. I kind of have my 2021 itinerary there, kind of written. I want to see Italy. Never been to Italy, but I've never been to Scotland either. So maybe 2022. And at some point, if we start traveling full time, I'm gonna be able to visit a lot more places, and hopefully Ely can start traveling full time with me by next year, because it's not gonna happen for this summer road trip, unfortunately. But we're gonna do as much as possible. But definitely Scotland is. I really like Scotch whiskey, so Scotland is one of those places that I really do want to visit, and I've seen pictures, and the landscape is quite amazing, and the Scottish people seem to be like really nice people, so definitely. Okay, let me start reading through some of this. Were you able to get the rear axle fixed? Not yet. Do you have an air compressor for the tires? Yes, I do, and I learned how to. I got the plug kit for the tires, so I've been able. You haven't seen those videos yet, but I've been able to like plug my own tires a couple of times. Johnny C, do you know? I looked Nomadic Fanatic how much it's worth on YouTube. 70 million just doing YouTube. They say you are worth 180,000. I don't know about that. I don't know where you got that information from, but it seems inflated. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I am not at this point with 106,000 subscribers. I am not going hungry, but I'm not rich by any means. So no, and I don't think Nomadic. I mean, maybe if he does a lot of brand deals, but I don't think so. No. You may have missed it, but did you ever upgrade your battery system? Not yet. And I got all this. I have one right here, and I have another. I got all this battery system, and for now, this is what I'm gonna use, because I basically got them for free. I didn't. They sent them to me so I could show it to you guys, and I think with the 3 of them that I have, I will have plenty of power for most boondocking situations. So no. Frank Alvarez, I'm going to Key West tomorrow. Would you suggest a pullover to stop on the way over there? I'm towing a 19-foot Gulfstream. Yes, like the halfway point pretty much is the Indian Key field. That's right after you exit Isla Morada before what's the name of that place that they rent the kayaks and you can feed the tarpon. I have to look it up because I have to give you that information, right? And I'm sorry, today I'm streaming from my old Mac as I usually do, and this Mac is like on its last leg, really. It's an old Mac, but it's the one that works best for this. Let me open Chrome here so I can show you guys. And Plantation Key, Isla Morada, this would be. And if you get to Anns Beach, you are almost there. No, if you get to Anns Beach, this is it. Robbie's, that's the place. If you get, it's right before Robbie's. This is Indian Key historic site, and right here, and this to me is like one of the best places to take a break, because right here you have this pull out. By the way, this is the bridge. If you've seen my open for my channel, this is the bridge where I filmed that open, and you can park here. You know, they have like a pretty long pull out here right before the bridge, and after the bridges there's also a little area here to pull out. So that would be, if you want to take a break on your way to the Florida Keys, that's where I would take it. It's safe, and I discovered it as I started going down to the Keys. So yeah, Furion Vision. Yeah, everybody says that the Furion is the best. I once, and I have it somewhere here. I should give it away, or I got a unit from Halo View like 3 years ago, and I never installed it because I didn't like it. I never made a video either. It was complicated. So yeah. Mark Armstrong spent the past week at Rincon Parkway. A great stay. Yeah, Rincon is super cool. Hello, Perfect Air Sun. Neon Pony, planted outside your window, Shoya deters criminals. Yeah, I would think so, yeah. And this is not a bad neighborhood here where I live in Miami, but I got my GPS stolen after all, so yeah. Traeger, when in Hershey, try to catch Franklin Lloyd Wright's Falling Water property. We enjoy watching your travels. Thank you. Amazing staff, man. Hey, Robert from West Kendall. Yes, we're like in the neighborhood. I'm taking the family to Nova Scotia this summer. We are taking the Amtrak auto train from Sanford to Washington, D.C. Even though ever thought about taking the auto train? Do you know if they take RVs? That would be cool. Warning, 90-minute Imperial IPA is a 9%. It is? It sure is. 9% alcohol. And now it won't focus. There you go. But man, this is a really good IPA. Oh man. All right, let's continue. And I'm probably really behind on the chat now, but I decided to just, see every one of the messages until I decide to reset it. Greetings from, we have a super chat, and that's usually my cue to reset the chat, because super chat. Thank you so much, Jesse Mikkel or Mikil. Hello from Fishkill, New York. Hope to see you in the area this year. You inspired us to purchase a second travel trailer, 19-footer with no slide. Love the chats and videos. Thank you so much. And I'm a no slide kind of guy. I should make a song like I'm a no slide kind of guy, something like that. But Fishkill, New York. Where's that? Fishkill, New York. Let's open up our Chrome here. Okay, that's like north of New York City. I might stop by. I'm gonna save it actually, just in case. But I really do want to, during the tail end of my upcoming trip, I really do want to visit upstate New York. That's an area that I haven't been to. I wanna try the original buffalo wings in Buffalo. I want to go to Rochester, New York, because that's where the Eastman Kodak company started, and my love for photography really started with a book that I got that I found in my house in Cuba when I was a child, about it was a photography book, and it taught all the techniques and all that. A book from the late 40s probably, and I want to see the American side of Niagara Falls. And Dylan Reynolds, hi Robert, are you going to New York City in 2020 trip? I love New York, and if I get a chance to go into New York City, it's one of those paradoxes in life, because I love nature in a sense, now more than ever. Now that I've seen so much beauty of in this country and elsewhere in the world as well, but I'm a city boy at heart. I mean, I was born in Havana. I grew up in Havana, which is it's the largest city in the Caribbean. It's a busy city, and I spent most of my adult life in Miami, which it's a busy city. But then again, I like to visit these iconic cities of the world, and New York is absolutely a special place. And the first time you get there, the first time because when I went, as you guys know, I stayed at Liberty Harbor in Jersey. I took the train, and when you emerge on that World Trade Center station, it's overwhelming. I mean, if you're not prepared psychologically for that, it's an overwhelming city. But then again, it's New York, man. It's the greatest city in the world. Mark Armstrong, thank you so much for that super chat. A little help to get to 70 million. Yeah, man. Cheers. I appreciate it. Dylan Reynolds, hi Robert. Visit London, Ontario as well. I've heard about London, Ontario, of course, and I probably will. Only Michigan. Only Michigan. What? Do you hope to go back to Europe? Yeah, 2021. I want to do I might actually, and this is the thing. I lived in Madrid for a year, a little over a year, back in 1987, 88. But this is the idea. I want to rent an RV in Madrid, and then do like southern France all the way to Italy. I don't know if you've seen Heath and Alicia with the RV gigs that were in northern Italy, and I want to do part of that. Never been to Italy, and Illy wants to go to Italy real bad, so for sure we're gonna do that. Anyways, Gisag, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Snowing off and all day today in Virginia. Been watching all your videos from summer 2019. Keep me warm all winter. Yeah, well, today it rained all day here. Not all day. All morning. And that's probably what used to be snow in your area. It was rain here. And it's going to be in the 50s this weekend. So to us, it's a welcome cool down. But I know how it is. The Lost RVers. Hello there. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hello from Corona Country Sierras. One death so far. And I really hope this Corona scare ends soon, because, it's, besides deadly, it's inconvenient. They just canceled they canceled Calle Ocho, which is like the first time. It is like the quintessential Miami festival, which is happening this month, and they canceled Ultra, which it's kind of understandable. There's people from all over the world coming into Ultra that would have been like a focus for the disease, but I don't know. Sometimes I think they're overstating it. Sometimes I think they're just overcautious. Sometimes I think it may be really bad. I don't know. So I'm not gonna go into that, but definitely, I really hope it ends. Christopher, also don't go into northern Italy. Corona, yeah. But by the time I get there in 2021, I think Corona is gonna be over. I think Corona actually, as soon as summer comes in, I don't think the coronavirus does very well in warm climates. I mean, we haven't seen any cases in Africa, have we? So, so I think as soon as summer hits, the coronavirus is gonna be over. But yeah, right now Northern Italy is not the place to go. I Rojas, thank you so much for that super chat. Daylight savings time begin on Sunday. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I like it or not, because I like to run in the mornings, and now it's gonna be right now. Daybreak is around 6:30, 6:45, and now it's gonna be back to 7:30, 7:45. 2002 Sassy, thank you so much for that super chat. Hi, say hi to my daughter Natalia. Hi, Natalia. And RV Kids TV, okay, line. Play some guitar. Well, I'm gonna play the guitar at the end of the live stream here for you guys, as I usually do. And we have 310. No, I'm kidding. 414. This thing just 408. Sometimes I'm flabbergasted. Sometimes if you think about a theater full of 414 people, that's a lot of people. But like my largest meetup was like the Miami meetup, and it was like I was it 50, 40. I mean, it felt like a lot of people. And imagine 413 people. I'm really glad. Steve Lucier, not believing coronavirus at all. Well, this is the thing. The coronavirus, if you are a healthy person, it's probably just going to be a mild, flu. But, for example, my mom was thinking of traveling to Italy in 2 months, to northern Italy of all places. And, she's in her mid 80s. She's a little frail, and for her, it might be not so safe. It's one of those things. I think there's a lot of FOMO. No, FOMO, no. That's fear of missing out. No, FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's a lot of fear out there about Corona, and in certain places it is really bad. But I mean, if we can avoid being in a big place with lots of people, and let's just wash our hands, and I don't know. To be honest, I don't know, because I'm not Mark Drennan, there is no time change in Florida. Am I correct, Robert? No, there is a time change, yeah. Some people wanted to keep a daylight saving time like forever in Florida, and I'm like, do you realize like sunrise is gonna be like at 8:30 a.m. in the dead of winter? I don't think we want that either. Hi Robert, doing whereby tonight? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know exactly if I'm going to. Bill Utah from Provo, Utah. Hope you're having a great day. I've had a pretty good day actually, Bill, and I've been working a little bit on that. Vancouver, no, Seattle video. I think it's gonna come out great actually. The Seattle video. We did so much in Seattle and Ely was with me, so that was a plus for sure. I mean, we were able to do so much. It's gonna be a good video. William Stowe, come to Colorado. Definitely, I have to go back to Colorado. Thank you, Chidro and Humpy Hump. I love pizza. I love pizza too, believe it or not. Jose Piedra, who was here in my, he showed up at my house. Was it like? Oh, it was over a year ago. Good afternoon, RM. You should have a cartoon travel show. You would look great as a cartoon. I think about it. Hey, if someone is good at drawing and wants to draw me, I wouldn't mind Try to avoid to travel anywhere well, yeah, that's coronavirus. It's. Are you into crypto? I do have a little bit of Bitcoin, believe it or not. I have it there. I'm not touching it. We'll see. My late granddad fed horse poop. William Stokes. Back in 43, really? Andrew and Monica, would you recommend purchasing a used non-slide Micro Mini? Thoughts? Well, mine is not for sale. Not yet, anyways. But, yeah, I mean, if it doesn't have any water damage, if it's well kept, I mean, they're better than most, yeah. Mark Drenner thought the governor or senator was gonna change it, so it wouldn't happen. RV Kids TV, will you be attending the Mayberry meetup in Tennessee in October? I didn't know there was a Mayberry meetup in Tennessee, but I might. Bill Utah can't wait for the Seattle video. A Seattle video is gonna be good, and I wish I could show you guys a little bit because I think it's gonna be like, maybe I can. We'll see. I'm opening up in the other computer. Dylan Reynolds, would you like standard time year round? As a matter of fact, I would. I think. I mean, I like the fact that it's bright outside until 9 p.m., 10 p.m. in the summer, but it's artificial. It's I wouldn't mind just having regular time all year long. But it is what it is. Christian Zbisti, hi Robert, watching you from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Hola, love your channel and travels. Gotta come visit Argentina sometimes, and definitely, I do want to visit Argentina, and I might do like. At some point, I want to do like the Pan American Highway and do all South America, and go all the way to Ushuaia, Argentina. And maybe even take the cruise to Antarctica, but one day at a time. And I want to cross the Andes and go from Argentina to Chile. Where they have like a cross, like a Christ statue on the top of the Andes. I would love to see that too. The Goombas, thank you so much for that super chat. Ariana, 9th birthday, Norwegian cruise next week. Sporting our free in my RV shirts. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much for sporting your shirts, and cheers. Okay, Kevin Bentley, when in Kansas City, you should visit Steamboat Arabia, an 1850 steamboat wreck discovered in the 1980s. It was full of new goods, all saved and restored. It's an incredible museum. What is it called? Steamboat Arabia. I'm gonna add it to my map right now as we speak. Hold on, and I'm gonna show you guys because I want you guys to be like here with me. Steamboat Arabia Museum. Let me tell you something. I'm having so many things to see in Kansas City that I don't think I'm gonna be able to see them all. But let me do this. It's gonna be easier on my old Mac here. Okay, let me go back. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Robert, I'll send you info about the Mayberry meetup in mid-October. About 25 mainly RV YouTube channels are camping there. That would be cool. In October, of course, gonna be back here in Florida. So that would be cool. Absolutely. Oh, Adobe Premiere just crashed. Great. Bruce Wayne, hi Robert from Manila, Philippines. Las Filipinas. One of these days, man. One of these days, I'm gonna go to El Nido Beach. Bill Utah, getting ready for our Grand Canyon trip next week. Enjoy. Grand Canyon is, as you all know, it's one of my favorite places. Johnny C. Sorry if this was just said about you, Rob. Michelle K. Johnny. Is that a BMX rider named Robert Morales? Oh, this is going too fast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not able to see every single message. You can retype it. I mean, it's kind of overwhelming. Um, uh, okay, I'm gonna read this one. BRZE, Robert, been following you for a good while. Glad to finally catch you on a live stream. Oh, thank you for being here. Okay, Michelle K. Okay, I see what you guys are talking about. I don't know. You inspire me, Robert. I'm going to be like you when I grow up from Mala. I think you mean that I inspire you, but I hope I'm not expiring you, but inspiring you. And we have Abraham Lincoln in the house. If you're traveling to Charleston, to Fort Lauderdale, what is a really pretty scenic place to stop somewhere in between? Besides Savannah? I mean, I don't know. I will go to Savannah. I hear Sanford is really cool, but I haven't been there yet. One of these days, traveling down the banisters with 425 people in the chat. You are doing great. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to do like some people 428 actually. It says now. Some people have like a comment moderator and is it? I don't know how Mike and Jennifer do it. I have to ask them what kind of software they use, but they have like a something that, or maybe it's someone that selects the comments for them and they put the comment down here, and but I like the organized chaos of having the chat here going all the time on the side. So there you go. Hi Robert, this is Jamie Tableson from Long Beach, California. So you're coming to America video the other day. Super inspirational. Thank you for sharing your story with us. You're very welcome. And that's a video that I did it like 2 years ago. I did it for no. When was it? When did I come to the United States? 1988. So I did it in late 2008. That was my 30th anniversary, and lots of people have had asked about my background and this and that. So yeah, and I was able to find some old footage, and I put it together. So thank you, Nestor Sanchez. When is the Broward meetup? I don't know yet. We have to figure out how to do a Broward meetup. Favorite Star Wars film? The first one, of course. I actually like most of them, except for episode one, maybe. But the first one, whatever, episode four, the A New Hope. No problem, Malawiki and Andrew Ivanov. Wow, buddy, you're becoming very popular on YouTube. Messages just keep rolling, yeah. And I don't mind. Michelle K, your Oregon and Washington videos make me want to move there. Yeah, it's a cool area. It's definitely a very cool area of the country, and the nature is really like, yeah. I wish they would let me pump my own gas. That's the one thing. Traveling down the banisters, I cannot keep with 40 people in the chat. Right now I kind of gave up, and I just try to see some of the messages, and if I can get to it, I sincerely apologize. And, I try to do like the super chats. That will be number one priority. Second, like the members, and then like people I recognize because of previous. Some people have been in the chat for 5 years. And some people I recognize because they're patrons, but I try to get to everybody, but it's kind of like California Burger Queen. Hey Robert, we live about an hour from Mayberry. Maybe we will see you there in October, enjoying the what? Where did it go? You see what I mean? I would like a copy of your best music. Where do I purchase? William Stokes, travelingrobert.com/merch, or anywhere really. Just search for Robert Morales. But where did that message go? Oh my gosh. Guess it's gone, right? You see what I mean? It's really hard. Okay. So why you missed all of my messages? Tab channel. Well, I got this one, right? And tab channel, you've been here for a few years. So if I see you on the list, and also the icon, sometimes it is sharing moments in time. Been to Cuba many times. Do you think you will do travel video there someday? Someday, when the Cuban government lets me go back in as an American citizen, I will definitely go and rent an RV. They have RV rentals in Cuba now, and I know the island pretty well, believe it or not, even though I left as a teenager. Lucky Duck Productions moderator, RV Kids TV. If you can email the info to Robert about the Mayberry meetup in October. Yes, I would like that, and I'll go there for sure. Penn Woodsman, St. Louis rocks. Just stay away from the east side, and that's where I stayed the last time I was there. Hi Robert, plan visiting Regina from Dylan Reynolds. I don't know. Bakar Abu. Hi Robert, love from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. That's a place that I wanna visit at some point. Enjoy watching your videos and new song. Ever since I saw that movie, Entrapment with Mr. Sean Connery and what was her name? I forget her name right now, but they went to the Petronas Tower and they did that thing at Y2K, Kuala Lumpur, and not just because of that movie. I would like to visit like almost everywhere in the world. I want to go to Timbuktu in Africa, but that one might be a bit of a stretch. Bob Leach, how many miles in the Colorado right now? Was it 45K, 46K? I kind of lost track of time. Hermilio Quintana. Hey, brother, watching. You see what I mean? Your great chat once again while cooking lasagna. Best wishes. Thank you once again. Cheers. Thank you so much. 2020 Sassy. My husband and I are planning to hike rim to rim the Grand Canyon in October. Let's go. I would love to do that. I doubt I'm going to be there in October. I might be there in early 2020, like March. I don't know. I have to look at the going places. Zimbabwe is at the house. All right, Zimbabwe, which whom I met in Tampa, by the way. So, Zimbabwe is I thought you were gonna pick some Frank Paschini. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hi Robert, please tell my son Matthew to eat his dinner. Matthew, eat your dinner. Tab channel, I'm with you since you had 14K or 17K. Yeah, I know. Tab channel, I know you've been here for a while, almost since the beginning, and a lot of people that have been here since the beginning. When I bought Minitini, we had like, I don't know, 5,000 back in 2014. And it's been not doubling every year, but almost doubling every year. So good times. Richard Shub, Snaps and Stories. Just started watching your vlogs, inspiring us from the UK. Get out more. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to the club. We call ourselves the Pelican Heads, and we have a lot of fun usually. Jose Piedra, they should put you and Minitini at Grauman's Chinese Theater because you are a famous celebrity. Maybe. I don't know about that, but eventually I think Minitini should go into some kind of I don't know if a museum or not, but she's been places, man. Abraham Lincoln, you're doing a fine job traveling, Robert. Keep up the good work. I give you a presidential seal of approval. Thank you, Abe. I appreciate it. And traveling Buckeyes, watching from the campground at Indian Lake, Ohio. Well, cheers, and hope to see you again sometime this fall. If I hope to make it there again. I'm Bill Belton from Bill and Tina in Ontario, Canada. Hello there. And Donna Porter, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you in Des Moines. And I don't recall if you were here at the beginning, but Des Moines, I have to coordinate with the gentleman who is coordinating. But Des Moines most likely will happen. Oh man, I'm getting a little bit of the sniffles. I think it's allergy. I doubt it's the coronavirus. Des Moines will probably happen Thursday, May 14. And that's the date I have written in sand. So there you go. How many miles on the Silverado? How's it holding up? It's actually a Colorado. It's got like 45,000 miles. And it's holding up well. According to the Chevy dealer, it's like the muffler is making some weird noise. But as long as it doesn't affect the performance of the truck, I'm not gonna fix it. I'll just crank up the radio. They want to charge me like $1,500 to fix it. I'm like, nope. Have you picked up? Adventure starts now. Have you picked up on the GoPro 8 cameras? Do you like it, and how does it do in low light? GoPros generally don't do great in low light. I've seen the GoPro 8. Right now I can't recall. There are certain things that I don't like the modular nature of things. You know, everything's like a module, and the camera in plain form. I don't know. Dylan Reynolds, are you going to Engel Inlet? I have actually deleted it from my going to Alaska trip. I might do it as part of the Alaska Highway, the Trans Canada, not the Alaska Highway. Maybe I've had too much beer. As part of the Trans Canada going back. Do you have to make Robert, you have to make a serious trip to my state, Connecticut. You really didn't stop. Yeah, I didn't. I cheated. I put the sticker and I didn't really do much. So yes, I do have to go back to Connecticut at some point. Andrew and Monica, do you think you're going to make it to Cape May, New Jersey this year round on your way home to Alaska? I really do hope to do that. You guys have talked about it. My friend Rob Nestori from Philadelphia has talked about it. Many people have told me about Cape May, so I definitely it's on the top of the list. So yeah, Robert Evans, what instruments do you play, Robert? What I'm not a master at anything. My main instrument is the piano, which I have like as I usually do. I put a bunch of crap on top of my piano. I do play the guitar a little bit. That's about it. I pretend to play the congas sometimes, but those are my two main instruments. Mark Drennan, Robert, you can put your handprints on the concrete, and Minitini can put her tire tracks. You mean on the Grauman's Chinese Theater? That would be cool. Christopher Olson, thanks for tonight. Have a great evening over there. Thank you so much, and you have a great almost morning over there in Sweden. Okay, let me. I reset the chat because. But okay. Let me see how many people we have. 422. All right, William Irizarry. Okay, hold on. Before William Irizarry, Kent Wissinger. When Des Moines happens, you should check out the Upper Mississippi Valley from Iowa to Minnesota. Great drive. Is that what I'm thinking? And let me look at my map here because I have all this stuff planned out, kind of, sort of. I wanted to go from like La Crosse to Minneapolis, just hugging the Mississippi River coast, and I have a lot of like points of interest that I have saved in that area, and that's kind of sort of my route. Of course, not written in stone or anything like that. So yeah. What is this Sunday's video from Saro Simijian? It's Victoria, Canada. I did a day trip on the ferry to Victoria. So yeah, William Irizarry, please, we don't need you to come down with the C virus. No, I think I'm good. I drink my water with lemon, and to be honest about it, I don't in my line of work I don't get out much when I'm here in Miami. You know, when I'm traveling all over the place. But I like today, I go out twice a week to the post office and once a week to Publix, and that's about it, really. So I'm really low risk, if you will. Um, Crystal Norris, hello from Maine. Do you have any plans on visiting again? Yeah, well, actually, on my way back from Canada after the Trans Canada Highway, yes, I do want to go to the northern end of US One, and maybe I'll go to the northeasternmost point in the United States. Hey, Red Jaguar, I was talking about you earlier. Like you were like the one moderator who wasn't here today. So yeah, man, thank you for coming, for stopping by. William Stokes, do you play the harmonica? I have played the harmonica, but I don't claim to know how to play the harmonica. No. GM Bruce, tomorrow in Anchorage, Alaska, we have the start of the Iditarod ending for Randy, a celebration here in Alaska. Well, I plan to be there for the Midnight Sun Festival on June 20th. That's the one date like set in stone in my Alaska trip. Leslie R. LOL, my mother taught me to raise the radio to ignore car repairs. My husband thinks this is ridiculous. I understand you. That made me laugh. You know, it's Hi Robert, when will you go back to Quartzsite, Arizona? January 2021. That's the plan anyway, from Alan Chitwood. And William Rizarri, when do you think you'll be by Port St. Lucie? I don't know, man. I tend to neglect Florida for some reason, but maybe I'll make a quick stop before Alaska. We shall see. Penn Woodsman played the guitar for 45 years, but haven't made any vids yet. I can sing. My voice sounds like goose farts in a muggy day. Oh man. Will you go to Burning Man? Yes, I want to go to Burning Man someday, and I miss old Kia. Thank you so much for that super chat. I kind of miss old Kia from time to time too. Robert, a week left until the green IPAs will be flowing here in Savannah. St. Patrick's Day. That's right. We will save one for you. Cheers. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat and the IPAs. Man, this is the good stuff. I'm telling you. I really like this stuff. This was one of my first. After there was a Lagunitas, and after there was a Cigar City Highlight, there was a Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. Tennis for everyone. Hi Robert, I find it interesting that you saw bear in Yosemite National Park video in California. Are bears not wild and can be dangerous? Advice you give to the visitors in California. That was a young bear. I understand that people see them a lot, but I'm not an expert. I bought bear spray when I was in Yellowstone, and I'm gonna carry it with me all the time from now on. But that was my first bear. I've never seen a bear in the wild before. Brian Foster, do you have a favorite travel planning app? Well, my favorite planning travel app actually is Google Maps, and this is the thing. I have all these stars all over the country. And those are places that either you guys have recommended, or I've been there, and I've seen them. So that's my number one planning app. My second one, and this is, I actually paid for this. It's kind of slow, and it's not perfect by any means. But the roadtrippers.com lets me plan my trips. Like, for example, this is my, and I apologize, this MacBook I'm using for this city is very slow. But I have my trips organized here, and this, for example, this is the Midwest. I called it the Midwest part of the trip. In reality, it's just the United States part of the trip before I get to Canada and Alaska. And it lets me organize, and it lets me set dates for different places, and it calculates like pricing gas, $558, 5,000 miles. It's all right, and it's like, I forgot how much it was. It's a yearly price, but it's not very expensive, and that's what I'm using for the most part. There are others. I recently learned about. Oh, where is it? I maybe have it on this other computer. I cannot. There are other apps, but that's the one I'm using now. I mean, they're not a sponsor or anything like that. I just discovered them some years back. And the good thing about Road Trippers, and let me go back into my trip here because I got out of it for some reason. And this is something that I like, and by the way, their database is not nearly as complete as it should be. But if you zoom in, it creates like and you can set this up. It creates like a 10-mile radius from your planned trip. And Alaska is probably not the best place for this. Let me go down to like a populated area like Anchorage. And I apologize. This, as you can see, this MacBook is a slow MacBook, the one that I'm using. But it gives you points of interest, and you can filter them out here on the top. But like, if you're near Anchorage, there's the Alaska Zoo, for example, or the Arctic Valley or Eagle River. It gives you points of interest within whatever number of miles you set from your projected trajectory, and I think that's a good thing. And I like how it works, and I use that along with my Google Maps, along with a Word document that I create for my projected trip, and that's how I do it. Sloan's Wilderness Expeditions, Yosemite Ranger told me California black bears are like big puppies, and that bear spray is illegal in the park. I don't care if it's illegal. I'm taking my bear spray, and if it's illegal, I just illegal in the park, huh? That's strange because in Yellowstone they encourage you to have bear spray. So I don't know. I mean, every state is different, and I guess you have to. Don't forget Columbia, California, when the Gold Rush took place in the Old West. Alex Timbley. All right. Lisa, Robert CDs are awesome. Whoever does not have them is a must listen to. Thank you so much, Lisa. Andrew Ivanov. Try using iOverland app. It's a free app that has a lot of user-reported boondocking places as well as RV parks and iOverland, huh? I don't know about that app. I'm going to get it right now. Just because we are here live. iOverlander, is that it? Would this be it? Oh, Jim Forey, our friend from Ohio. We are now back to the campground. Was down at Robert is here. Young Robert says he has to get you one of their t-shirts after he's seen you wearing the North High shirt. Well, cover crop today because, Mr. Roboto, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Fly, pelican, fly. Robert Evans, more thumbs up, people, please. Oh, thumbs ups are always welcome. Thank you so much. And right now we have 420. Well, now 419. It's 420 somewhere. How long have we been doing this? 7:12, so an hour and 12 minutes. Alan Shitwood, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sloan's Wilderness, Yellowstone has grizzlies. Okay. William Stokes, please think for us. I don't know, I'm losing my voice, but I'll try. Adventure starts now. How often do you make campground reservations versus just finding places as you travel? It depends. I'm thinking of making reservations for Denali National Park right now because it seems like it is filling up. But I try to not make too many reservations because it's bit me in the so many times. Like I've had to rush to get somewhere because I made the reservation. So I try to make as little reservations as possible. Mike's World, you should also see the Rangeley Lakes area of Maine as well. I would love to help you get some Maine gold to take home with you from the Swift River. Let's get in touch in sometime in late August. Late August is more or less when I intend to be in Maine. Maybe early September. I don't know. Okay, so Jeff Brinkman. Yep, no bird spray in Yosemite. There you go. Doesn't surprise me. It's California after all. And California has like the most regulations anywhere. So Mr. Robato was hoping for some Goonie house visit. Too bad it was blocked off. Yeah, the new owners are not like the most friendly. 420 concurrent viewers at the moment. So Nyam Pony, 420 every time I eat. I should stop the 420 references, right? It's yes, iOverlander app. I'm gonna download it and I'll let you know how it goes. Andrew Ivanov. Stamo711, hi Robert, love watching your videos, good job, thank you so much. And Nyam Pony, yeah, we tried to visit years ago, passing through Oregon, drove out our way. Well, going to Death Valley, and we'll be looking for more of Robert's stickers being dropped next week. Well, that was our friend, this traveler. Dylan Reynolds, hi Robert, are you going to take the same route like you did on the Tampa RV show? I don't know yet. I have something that I agreed to do in the Venice Beach area. That's going to be going north, and then we're going to do the Central Florida meetup, and then I'm taking off towards Georgia. So I don't know. William Irizarry, Robert, check out 709 time frame, please. Won't bother you anymore as you are very busy. I'm sorry if I finished. If I missed a message, man. You know how it is. Can I go back enough to see William Irizarry? How can I see? I used to be able to see what time the messages were. I can't see it anymore. When do you think you'll be by Port St. Lucie? That's the last one I saw from you. I don't know when I'm gonna be in Port St. Lucie. I don't know yet. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna be in Port St. Lucie. I have no plans to go on that area of the mid east coast of Florida. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know for sure if I'm gonna be in the area. Tap channel. Now I'm in this place. 17K followers, almost 400K views per month. That's really good, man. Still have to chase you. 400K views per month is pretty good. I congratulate you, man. Mr. Robato, Traveling Robert, expect to see a CD order. I must have the salsa inspired song I heard of your podcast the other day. Thank you. Oh, Don Holloway! Thank you so much for that super chat. Hello, Robert, Maria, and I will be heading eastbound in last week of June to visit family in Chicago and Elkhart. There's a good possibility of meeting with you. Cheers. That would be awesome. William Rizal, no, that's okay. I'll email you. Yeah, email me or text me. Enrique Sanchez, hi Robert, what is your favorite state park in the Orlando Gainesville area? Well, the one I've been to is Lake Louisa State Park, and that one's pretty good. Did you visit the Seattle Fish Market from Stefan George? I went to that the main market. What's it called? The Pike Street, and it was pretty cool. Faith Rada, hello Faith. Robert, need to start a Pelican Head treasure hunt. I don't see why not. And oh man, this one is difficult. Orishkani 34 Ken, thank you so much for that super chat. 43 in Music City, love your channel. Thank you so much, Music City. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs out of the ones that I've written. So thank you so much. What area for meetup in Central Florida? I don't know. You have to ask this traveler for that, but it's gonna be somewhere northeast of Orlando, probably. Russell Bolby, when are you coming to Michigan? It's beautiful here. I've been to Michigan, and you're gonna see those videos in about a month. But I kind of rushed through it. It was some of those parts of the trip that I had to rush through. But I'll be back for sure. Dylan Reynolds, hey Robert, you should experience the fall back time shift in the road trip 2020. I hope to see the turning of the leaves for sure. And Tap Channel, by the way, on March 13th, there will be a show 2020 on ABC that will be full of my Frozen Chicago video. Do you have ABC channel in Miami? You know, I'm a cord cutter. I don't have cable anymore, but I have an antenna, and I think channel 10 is ABC, so I'm able to see it. Central Florida meetup, Enrique Sanchez is not set in stone yet, but this traveler is working on that. Andrew and Monica went to local RV show last weekend. We saw in Tech travel trailers, huge front window. Oh, really? In Tech? I've never seen those. I've never actually seen some. Sing some Bob Dylan. I don't know. In any case, everybody, I'm gonna start wrapping this up. It's been great. I'm 437 of you here. I'm kind of. It's mind-boggling. But Mr. Robato, meet up in New Hampshire or Maine this fall? Absolutely, probably both. I'm gonna try to get someone in New Hampshire and someone in Maine. Well, Maine is a huge state. So is New Hampshire, by the way. But I don't know if we should do it in Portland, Maine, or on the Bar Harbor area. I don't know. And a Natty Scene, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much for the hard job from Santos Suarez. Santos Suarez in Havana. I've been to Santos Suarez. All right. Adventure starts now. It's cool that you are streaming from your studio. We are also musicians. What software do you use when you record. We are using Logic Pro X. I use Logic. I used to use Pro Tools a lot, like to mix down, like for big productions. Like when for many years I did some salsa uh, productions where we had many horns and many live instruments, and I did use Pro Tools because I found it easier to mix down. But Logic Pro X, hands down for composition, is the best software, and that's the only reason I'm gonna get another Mac soon, because Logic Pro X absolutely is the best for composition, especially for mixing, and it's probably one of the easier ones. Pro Tools has some I'm in between, but Pro Tools, they want to charge me for the new version, so no. Um, Mr. Robato, Portland. Okay, let's do Portland. Absolutely. I really want to know what RV will you buy next to Minitini. I don't know yet, Alan Shitwood. I may get another towable, or I may get a B plus. I don't know yet. Victor Torres, when you close, have a good evening. Robert, enjoy all your share with us. Thank you for being here. And Jason King, hi from Georgetown, Texas. Come to by country time RV sometimes. And hi, Dylan Reynolds. Can I come on the stream and say hi to everybody? You mean on Whereby? Let me open Whereby just in case. If anybody wants to come and say hello here, like for a final all right, yeah, we have Whereby, we have Dylan, and in any case, oh, we have a super chat. Hold on. Mike's World, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Brander Stargle, good morning. Good evening, Robert. I missed most of the show because my son had flag football practice. Congrats on 106K. Thank you so much. And I'm speaking to YouTube because they still haven't sent me that. They know the silver button. Tim Kennedy, thank you so much for that super chat. My daughter and I love your videos. Keep up the great work, sir. Thank you so much. And Bob Leach, Lance 2075 is the answer to your RV dreams. I'm seriously gonna look that one up. And in any case, everybody, I'm gonna start wrapping this up. Thank you so much for being here. Let me grab my guitar and finish this off. Dylan Reynolds, bye everybody on YouTube. Must visit Signpost Forest. Oh, absolutely. That's definitely one of the points of interest that I have on my trip up north. What drone do you use? The Mavic 2. I still have the original Mavic Pro, and it works great. And as long as I don't crash it, I'm gonna keep that one. Hello, Sacramento, California. Maria Fritz and Mike McCain, Alan Shadewood, Bill Utah, original Mavic Pro. Yes, that's the one that I have, and it still works good. So I don't think I'm gonna be changing drones anytime soon, really. All right, everybody, I'm gonna sit down here real quick. Someone wanted to listen to Driving to the West. Into the sunset, driving to the west. Great stream, Traveling Robert from Traveling Down the Bannisters. Thank you very much. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Whoa. When I cross the Mississippi, I'm more than one halfway home. I'm getting tired, I'm getting sleepy. I've been away for too long. 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV, and wherever I wanna be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. I'm riding, everybody riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. All right, everybody, thank you for being here. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And I hope to... no, I'm losing my voice. I hope to see you next week. Same time, same YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. Good night.